Okay, number 7a. Yeah, let f of x be 5x squared plus 8x plus 5 over 1 plus 2x times 2 plus x squared. Express f of x in partial fraction. Okay, so we see here um, we have 1 plus 2x and 2 plus x squared, and if we multiply together, then the highest exponent would be x cubed. So the top and the bottom have different higher degree of exponent. So this way I just use a normal method. A over 1 plus 2x plus b x plus c over 2 plus x squared. So remember, if at the denominator the highest degree of exponent is x squared, and at the top the numerator is also x squared, so we need to do a polynomial division before continuing with the partial fraction. Okay, so please remember that extra step. Next, this is equals to 5x squared plus 8x plus 5. Okay, and then obviously over 1 plus 2x times 2 plus x squared. Now I have to normal, yeah, we have to do some cross multiplication. So a times 2 plus x squared plus bx plus c times 2x plus 1, that is equals to 5x squared plus 8x plus 5. Okay, so for this I will just open the bracket. Yeah, I will not make the bracket 0 in this case. 2a plus ax squared. But anyway, if you want to make the bracket 0, you can do it as well. Okay, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be my way also. Ya, jadi kalau if you are more comfortable to make the bracket 0, then go for it. And then we have 2bx squared plus bx plus 2cx plus c. Okay, let me check again. 2bx squared plus bx plus 2cx plus c. Okay, 2a plus ax squared equals to 5x squared plus 8x plus 5. Okay, now let's combine together, grouping together a plus 2b x squared. And then we have, for x term, we have b and 2c. Okay, so we have the x squared and x is already done. Then next is the term independent of x, would be 2a plus c. Next, we just have to compare left and right hand side. So a plus 2b equals to 5. And then we have b plus 2c equals to 8. And 2a plus c equals to 5. So we just have to eliminate. Let's say I am using b equals to 8 minus 2c. And then I'll just substitute that to a plus 2 times 8 minus 2c. That equals to 5. Okay. So a plus 16 minus 4c, that equals to 5. And I got a minus 4c equals to negative 11. Now I have both a and c variable. So, okay, let's say this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. Okay, so now I can eliminate 3 and 4. Okay, because both of them are a and c. So I'm using 2a plus c equals to 5 and a minus 4c equals to negative 11. And I'll just times 2 will become 2a plus c equals to 5, and 2a minus 8c equals to negative 22. Yeah, if we eliminate this, we'll get 9c equals to 27. And finally, we get the c equals to 3. Okay, so we take note, c equals to 3. Now we go back to the second one. So b equals to 8 minus 2c. So b equals to 8 minus 6, which is 2. So I got the second one, b. And for the first one, a minus 4c equals to negative 11. So a minus 12 equals to negative 11. So the a would be 1. So we have 3 of them. A equals to 1. So it will become 1 over 1 plus 2x plus 2x plus 3 over 2 plus x squared. Okay. Yeah, so that is for number 7a. Next, 7b. Hence, find the coefficient of x squared in expansion of f of x. So for this, we need to do negative binomial expansion. So we have 1 over 1 plus 2x plus 2x plus 3 over 2 plus x squared. Again, for the rule for negative exponent is that whatever inside the bracket must follow the rule 1 plus or minus the variable. Okay, now for the first one is already like that, so 1 plus 2x to the power of negative 1. Okay, but the second one, if you see here, this is 2. Okay, so we need to change it into 1. So what we can do is 2x plus 3 over 2. So we take out the 2. Then the inside would be 1 plus half x squared negative 1. Now, after that, okay, we just have to do 1 plus 2x to the power of negative 1. Yeah, so I will need to expand 1 by 1. Since we only up to a degree of 3, so we just put it. The first one is always 1 plus nx, so negative 1 times 2x. And then we have next would be negative 1 times negative 2 times 2x to the power of 2 divided by 2. Then next would be negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, 2x to the power of 3 divided by 3. Sorry, 3 times 2 times 1, so 6. Okay, so if we open everything, we get 1 minus 2x plus 4x squared minus 8x cubed. Okay, so that would be the first part. For the second part, be careful with the second part. Why? Because if we see here, we already have 2x plus 3 over 2. Okay, so we only need to do until x squared. Okay, so we don't need to do everything. We only need to do until x squared. So sorry. Yeah, because why? If we so let me walk you through that. Okay, so the first one still at 1, and then the second one, supposedly it will be negative 1 times x, yeah, which is half x squared. Okay, nah, Masalahnya, oh sorry, I have to rewrite the question first. I'm sorry. Okay, we just rewrite the question first. Okay, jadi the next would be 1 plus half x squared to the power of negative 1, something like this. Okay, so again, first term is always 1, and then plus nx, so which is plus negative 1 times half x squared. Okay, but if we continue, what happens is the next would be x to the power of 4. Yeah, because half x squared to the power of 2, that is x to the power of 4. And it already exceeds what we want. So we stop here. Okay. Yeah, because they only want x cubed. And the next term will be x to the power of 4. Okay. So just rewrite 2x plus 3 over 2. And then times 1 minus half x squared. Okay. Now we only need the x cube. Ya, dia cuma mau tahu, yes, find the coefficient of x cube. So if this we open, okay, I'll just times the term x cube, which is 2x over 2 times half x squared. Yeah, so I'll just focus on that. Times negative half x squared. Okay, the rest will not give you, yeah, 2x, 3 over 2 times 1 will not give you the x cube. Okay, then I will get negative half x cube. So we have the previous one, we have negative 8x cube, and now we have negative half x cube. So the total coefficient for x cube would be negative 8 x cube negative half x cube, which is negative 8.5 x cube. Yeah, so that is it for number 7.